my favorite highways in the middle of nowhere and happened to see something very interesting on the side of the road. A ghost town, and it's for sale. Apologies that it's so noisy. I mean, aside from being right at the side of the highway, it's also really windy today, but I'm using this new GoPro that I got from one of my generous viewers, Denny, thank you. It's a GoPro 5 and it supposedly has good wind noise reduction software in it, so we'll see. Hopefully you can hear this. Okay, so this is like the main biggest building here. All stone. Really cool, kind of like almost flagstone type front patio. I mean, this, I don't know how old this building is, but it looks to be pretty old. Look at the way the windows were put in, and look how friggin' thick the walls are. I mean, we're at the base of the Sierras there in the distance, so it gets pretty cold here in the winter. You would want to have thick walls like that, or you would need to have thick walls. I mean, this place looks like it's been abandoned for quite some time. But it does also look like it was really nice at one time. I mean, yeah, the walls are stone, but then they're stuccoed over and painted over that, or plastered. So somebody actually did take a lot of care with this place. It's plain concrete floor though. That's kind of weird for a home. So maybe it wasn't a home. Maybe it was some kind of a bar and restaurant or something. I mean, it's right on the side of the friggin' highway there, so. Right at the base of the Eastern Sierra. Oh wow, look how cool this room must have been back in the day. This was a great room. I mean, you had this really cool stone fireplace in the corner. Look at the wall. Looks like it was painted so many different colors over the years. That's interesting. There's a TV, well, a busted out TV in the fireplace now. That's not gonna keep you very warm. Whoa. Burn your television. Whoa. I mean, wasn't that a song? Kill your television. Bleh. YouTube is the new television, so don't kill me. Wow, and then look at this gross soiled mattress with a placemat on it. And one lonely little work boot. Who lost that work boot? And where's the other one? I always wonder when I see stuff like that. And then look here. There's all kinds of detritus on the floor. It's like a pretty fun old magazine. Oh my God, it looks old. Look, that's the chick from, what do you call it? Charlie's Angels, Jacqueline Smith. Right? Or that's Sophia Loren. Holy crake. Oh yeah, Sophia. Ah, that's not Jacqueline Smith, that's Sophia Loren. I'm sorry. What do I know? Oh look, Jane Fonda. Holy moly, what year do you guys think this is from? It looks kind of 70s to me. I mean, look at these guys. Like that look with a turtleneck is classic 70s. EPT, oh God, a pregnancy test. Yikes. Let's find a date in here. Hooray! Hash browns! Well, there aren't any dates in here. Go to the... Looks like it was like a Better Homes and Gardens or something, maybe. Huh. All I know is it had a Marlboro ad in it, so that dates it back quite a bit, because I don't think they let tobacco companies advertise anymore, do they? God dang it, there's no dates in here anywhere. And usually it'll say on the spine, but the spine is totally eaten away. Oh wait, hold on. One more magazine here. Maybe this one will say. This one doesn't look as old though. This L'Oreal ad, Dial-A-Lash. I mean, that is 80s maybe. Look. Anyway, Red Book, here we go. April 1985. Wowzers. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how the focus on this GoPro works. Apparently not very well. Okay, so 80s magazines. Wow. Yeah, it looks like there's a bunch of them down here too. 80s looking too. And then this carpeting with some kind of shag, so that ties in with the 80s. Wow, looky here. A little tiny can of Aquanet. Look how small it is in my hand. It's like a little baby can. I mean, that looks pretty old, but I'm not sure. They might still sell Aquanet like that at the store. Okay, more 80s magazines. It seemed like a woman lived here for sure, because those are all like women's magazines. And then the Aquanet. So... Oh look, this looks like it's the corner of a, especially you can see it on this side. It's like a corner of a restaurant style well, maybe not. I was gonna say it was one of those like banquets in a cafe, but it could just be a sofa. Corner piece of a sofa, I don't know. I can't tell if this was commercial establishment or just a house. I mean, there is a box spring from a mattress, which why would there be a bed and a bar and grill, but who knows? Could have been a brothel. Well, we're in California, so I guess it couldn't have been a brothel. Well, look at this. I mean, at one time, again, it was probably pretty nice. But now, the ravages of time and weather have taken their toll. Oh, this was like some kind of big commercial double. Oh, you know what? This is one of those cooler cases, like at the store where they keep sodas and stuff. So this must have been a commercial establishment. Weird. I don't know. Like, why would they have a side-by-side fridge like that, cooler case, if it was a house? Oh, and then look at this. This is an interesting feature. Over here, this little weird cabinet cubby thingy in the wall. It's like a teeny tiny little cabinet. Why this tiny little cabinet? I feel like it's one of those things where, like, if you were cooking in the kitchen and you wanted to pass things to the person in the next room, but there's a wall behind it, so I guess not. Oh, weird. Okay, let's just keep going this way. Looks like this was a little shed back here with the water heater, like a lean-to type situation. I mean, you can see it's not a totally built-out room. So this must have been like a workshop or storage or something. Oh, this was a bathroom, look. It was a toilet. And then there's a shower with a really cool old shower curtain. So one more little room back here. That was obviously just some kind of pantry. All right, so that was this one main stone house. Let's go back and see what's in the other houses. Okay, so we're gonna walk out the back door there. You can see there's some little random sheds back there that we're gonna have to check out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, this looks like it was an old garage. Could be creepy, could be interesting, could be both. I'd say creepy for sure. Interesting pending. Look, this creepy old, it looks like a medical cabinet with this. Is that Sophia Loren too? What is this obsession with Sophia Loren at this place? Interesting. I mean, she was beautiful. If you ask me, out of all the famous actresses in Hollywood back in the days, I think she was the most beautiful. She was gorgeous. Oh, look at really old Pepsi Cola can. Okay, now we're gonna leave the workshop. It's my girlfriend over there, don't mind her. And we're gonna go and check out that house. Fafi and Tilt in Death Valley. I guess we're really not that far from Death Valley, so I'll let that slide. Technically, we are not in Death Valley. Oh, wow, look at this big old cottonwood tree that was growing right up next to the house. Looks like it was really screwing up the foundation with those roots. Maybe that's why everybody left. One tree destroyed the entire town. I don't know. Okay, let's go in here. This should be a humdinger. Holy cannoli. Oh, wow, look at these shoes. Holy cricaroni. Hey, this might be the lady that had all those magazines. It's a lady's shoe from back in those days. And look at her little tennies. Oh my god, these are like the coolest little vintage tennies. I guess, I don't know if that's a lady's size, or that might be a kid's size. Unless maybe she was Chinese and had little tiny bound feet. More old magazines. Oh, look at this one. This one has a name on the mailing label. Let's see. Oh my god, look at this magazine. Anita Bryant, Milton Friedman, and you. How Jimmy Carter protects big steel. Oh really, he has that in common with Donald Trump, because Trump just passed the tariffs on Chinese steel. I never would have thought Jimmy Carter and Trump had much in common, but there you go. The battle over Indian land rights. Boy, the more things change, the more they stay the same, huh? Well, except for Anita Bryant, she's not around. But look, anyway, sorry about that. G.L. Cooper, Ridgecrest, California. Yeah, we're not far from Ridgecrest, so that makes sense. And by the way, the date on that, in case you didn't see, was 78. Oh, well, look, here's another ladies' shoe, and that one is, or was, was real fancy. Look at that. She used to go out. Jacqueline, made in Italy. Ooh la la. I wonder if she ever got a chance to go out and go dancing at all here. You know, living way out here. How sad. Okay, this is the kind of rubble I love looking through. I don't want to spend too much time in here, but it looks like a page from an old tabloid, and that is something I cannot pass by. Wife shattered, finds out hubby of 10 years is an escaped murderer. World's oldest person, 121-year-old, reveals his secrets. Jane Fonda nightmare. Man she dated has AIDS. I battled a world record 100-pound fish for 37 hours and lost it. Boy, I bet you did. The songs America sang, 44 happy hits, the fun 40s. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. What is this? Oh, the National Enquirer. Stop it. I love it. Holy moly, from when though? Oh my God, Leah. Oh, here, look. 1989. Sorry if you can't, the focus is kind of weird on this GoPro. Sorry about that. Wow, the National Enquirer from 1989. That's one of the coolest things I've ever found exploring. Look at these old newspapers in here. Holy cow, look. Okay, we're gonna play a game, guys. I'm gonna cover the date so you can't see and you have to tell me. House OK's Carter plan to streamline government. Okay, well, we know it's during the Carter administration, so that narrows it down. West Lakers come out on top. Coach Jerry West, he was the coach of the Lakers back then. To this. Were terrorists indirectly responsible for the air disaster in the Canary Islands? Oh, when the Pan Am flight went down in the Canary Islands? Okay, did anybody know, based on those things, what year this newspaper was? It was 1977. Wow, the LA Herald Examiner. Nice. Man, I sure do love looking at these old magazines. Look, two-way walkie-talkies. Ooh, that was big technology back then, dang. I'll put this one in there for the gun enthusiasts. Ruger Mini 14. You could protect your family with that. Okay, so we'll go in this first shed, but look, part of it blew off onto the ground. I think this was like some kind of a reinforcement that was up at the top of the roof at some point. But if you look at it up close, it's made out of these old cans, oil cans that they hammered flat. It's pretty cool. Lion's head. I don't know if this is just like a little one-room shack, like bachelor pad kind of a deal, or maybe it was a motel room. Oh, you know what? It might have been a motel room because it's one room. You can see there was some kind of fireplace or furnace there. And then in the back, there was a bathroom. So any place that just has one bedroom and a bathroom, sounds like a motel to me. I mean, doesn't this look like a motel sink? Motel shower? Oh, look at this. Women who work. Who are they? What do they do? Why do they do it? How are they making out? I'll tell you all about it. I work hard, and I'm doing just fine. I'm making out great. It's interesting too, a lot of these boxes say Cooper on them, which was the name on that magazine label, so that this must be the old Cooper place. Oh wow, look. IBM. Electric typewriter. What? Stop it. Look. Important. For installation, please call your IBM representative. Oh, wow. Okay, here's a fun fact about me. Before I moved to Vegas, I actually worked for IBM. I was just the secretary, but I worked there long enough to know I did not want to work in an office for the rest of my life, so I quit my job and I moved to Las Vegas, and I haven't regretted a single minute of it. Well, maybe I have regretted it a time or two, but overall it's fine. I'm doing okay. Oh, you know what? Before I leave, I should remember to turn the light off. Okay, cool. So that was obviously some kind of little motel room cabin, and then it looks like there was one more here, but just two motel rooms? And then maybe that was the main like lodge area, the bar and restaurant. And then that house was maybe, oh, that's the workshop, but there was that house behind it where the people who ran it maybe lived. We haven't gone in that little stone building yet either, so we'll do this little shack first and proceed from there. Okay, motel room number 2, and this one is a mess. Holy crap, it's bigger than the other one. Okay, so we have a bunch of junk all over the floor, more magazines, like how to get rich. I'm not so sure I would take that advice from this place. Although maybe the people who live here read that, got rich, and that's why they left. Oh wow, I just saw something back here that I really want to look at, but I gotta be careful. There could be all kind of snakes and nails and whatnot in these piles. But it's worth it because look, the Vega. Remember that? Lowest priced US wagon. Nice. Okay, well maybe that wasn't worth it. Ugh. Okay, so this, if it's the same as the other room that we just went in, there's like this second little back room here on this one. That's weird. This one has a sink. So it's almost like this was a kitchen. I can't really get in here because there's so much junk on the floor. The door won't open. but I'm gonna guess that was a kitchen because it has a sink and there was probably a stove or something there. I don't think it was the bathroom because I think this was the bathroom. Again, I don't know if I can really get in here. There's some junk everywhere, but yeah, good look, that was the shower. This was the bathroom. Okay, so basically 2 motel rooms, I guess. And then we'll go check out one of these other cabins. Is this another little motel room? Oh, well, I don't know. This is just a public toilet, it looks like. So it looks like there was a urinal there. This is like a men's room. What's back here? Oh, there's a shower. Yeah, it looks like it was a shower stall. So this was some kind of weird public bathroom. Huh. That's weird. So I wonder if this other little stone one is a bathroom too. Let's go find out. This is the last little cabin that we haven't explored on this ghost town for sale. But it's cool, man. Look at it. All stone with this really neat wooden door. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get in here. Let's see. Go up the stairs. Oh, it seems like it's like nailed shut. It's a bummer. But you know what? I bet we can look in the window. Oh wow, yeah, look. Okay, well it's not a public bathroom though like that other one. This looks like it was a motel room because there's that same little furnace heater thing. Let's go look in that other window there. We might be able to get a better angle. Oh, and then look, I came around to the back window and there was a kitchen, a little sink and some little built-in bench there. Let's go look in that window. Well, I mean, since we can only look in the windows, we might as well look in all of them. Has that same kind of water heater cubby there. Wow, what a kitchen. Little tiny kitchen. Oh, and you know what that is? Look, that's a little bench seat, and that's a bench seat. So there was like a little dinette table here. So it was a tiny little kitchen with a tiny little dinette. How cute, where they drank their Manning Continental coffee. That's pretty cool. A tiny little kitchen, but just big enough. Okay, here's the last window we didn't look in that first room. So yeah, obviously that's the door that goes to the kitchen. I guess that was the door that went into the bathroom. And then this was just a one room. So I don't know, some kind of like motel, I guess. This would have been 3 motel rooms. Okay, so that was it. We had that one big main building. We had the house where the people lived who probably ran the restaurant or whatever it was. And then 3 motel cabins and a public bathroom. What was going on here? Well, all we really know is that a woman lived here and she liked to read Better Homes and Gardens and the National Enquirer. And apparently she had a lot of shoes. Maybe she had a foot fetish, or maybe her husband had a foot fetish and bought her all those shoes. They lived here probably no later than the 80s because we really didn't see anything past 89. That Enquirer was from 89. The only thing we know for sure is, oh, she did like Sophia Loren. We know that. In fact, maybe her husband had an obsession with Sophia Loren and a foot fetish. And he was always trying to get his wife to dress up like Sophia Loren so he could get his rocks off. Just a theory. But all we know for sure is it's for sale and someone is going to get a banging deal on this place. Oh my God, this place is amazing. In fact, I'd buy it if I could afford it, but it's not in my budget. It's okay. It's fun to just explore these places. I don't need to buy them. I'll just wait for somebody else to do it.